Greetings. Welcome to EDTV News Channel, the People's Channel. In this report, we have some shootings and some drop-outs for talk about coming out of Nannyville in St. Andrew, where a policeman was also shot and injured in a shootout. And also we have an update, a 9-year-old Shamar Walker, who was fatally shot by a gunman in Maypen, Clarendon, Friday night. And also we are talking about a Jamaican man who was taken out in California by state trooper in a carjacking incident. Stay tuned for the full reports. Blessings to all subscribers and viewers. If you're here for the first time, you can support the channel by like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. So we'll start off in Maypen, Clarendon, where we have an update, a 9-year-old Shamar Walker, who was taken out by a gunman Friday night in Maypen. There continues to be an outpouring of grief and outrage across various social media platforms following Friday night shooting dropout of 9-year-old boy in Maypen, Clarendon. The deceased is Shamar Walker of Church Street in Maypen. He is said to have been a student of Dembe Primary School in the parish. Shamar's mother was also shot and injured during the incident. Police are probing whether there was a connection between the gun attack and a robbery that occurred at the woman's house last Tuesday. In relation to Friday night shooting incidents, police reports are that about 7:45 p.m., a group of persons were at a shop in the area when a man entered and opened gunfire, hitting little Shamar and his mother. They were rushed to the hospital where Shamar was pronounced dropout and his mother was admitted for treatment. Hear this. Some persons on social media from Clarendon have dismissed claims that little Shamar was chased and shot by the gunman. They suggested that he was hit by a stray bullet as he tried to run from the scene. Despite those uncertainties relative to how Shamar was shot and taken out, the gruesome crime has sent shockwaves across the parish and the wider society. Leave the kids alone, man. Leave them. Let them live now, a woman wrote on Instagram among those chiming on the impact of the disturbing incident. This is why I believe in the dropout penalty, because child killers should face this punishment. Maybe then it would stop. Another woman said, I am tired of the senseless dropout because Shamar always a ride in bicycle as an innocent child. Another person said, the whole situation just heartless. Rest in peace, Shamar. Now, people, me say this incident happened in a Clarendon Friday night where an innocent little boy lost his life, not here with us anymore. And people from Clarendon, I say the little boy wasn't chased and taken out. He was shot by a stray bullet. Now, instead of these people come out and demonstrate for the senseless killings in them era, at that them I say, it doesn't matter if he was chased or not. Shamar is not here with us anymore, people. Now, the only time I see these people come out and demonstrate is when police take out them favorite killers. You know what I'm saying, people? Them favorite gunmen. You know what I'm saying? No, this is an innocent youth. And when I see none of them come out and demonstrate, but them all say he wasn't chased and shot by the gunman, is a stray bullet. This is for sure, you people, that these people in these communities, they all in support of the heartless killers. You know what I'm saying? Now, people, we'll move on. This time in Nannyville in St. Andrew, where 2 men were shot and taken out hours apart. A police officer was also shot and injured in a shootout in Nannyville. So we'll get into the report. 2 men were shot and taken out in separate incidents in Nannyville, St. Andrew on Saturday. In the latest incident, at around 7:40 p.m., 43-year-old Kimani Reese, otherwise called Itamar, was shot and taken out at his home in Mandigo Pathway in the area. Reports are that residents heard loud explosion and alerted the police. On their arrival, Reese was seen lying in the yard with gunshot wounds. He was pronounced dropped out at hospital. And hours earlier, around 3 p.m., 26-year-old Raheem Pantan was also shot and taken out by unknown assailants in the vicinity of Batam, Nannyville. Police reports are that Pantan was standing among a group of men along the roadway when armed men alighted from a white Toyota motor car and opened gunfire, hitting him on the upper body before making their escape. The police were summoned and Pantan was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced you know what. The Alpha 3 Criminal Investigation Branch is investigating both dropouts. Meanwhile, a 48-hour curfew has been imposed in section of Nannyville in St. Andrew Central Division. The curfew began at 8 a.m. this morning and will remain in effect until 8 a.m. on Tuesday. Now we have an update on this shooting incident where we now understand that a police was also shot and injured. So we'll get into the report. It is understood that in the latest incident, about 9 p.m., police were responding to the earlier shootings when they were attacked by gunmen. A shootout ensued and the cop was shot. The injured cop was taken to the hospital where he was admitted in serious but stable condition. Now, people will move to the United States, where a Jamaican man was fatally shot by California state troopers in a carjacking incident. So we'll get into the report. A Jamaican man was fatally shot by a policeman in California on Friday after state law enforcers responded to a carjacking which turned deadly after a police chase. The deceased has been identified as 29-year-old Vinton Miller, who was staying in the Tahoe area on work visa. The police said he was shot after he brandished a knife. Reports are that Miller was taken out by a California State Parks ranger in Olympic Valley. According to the California Department of Parks and Recreation, one of the department's peace officers tried to stop the car that Miller was driving in around 10 a.m. on Friday. The officer reportedly believed that Miller had been involved in a carjacking in Tahoe City. The attempt to pull Miller over led to police chase, which ended in a crash near Olympic Valley Inn at Palisades, Tahoe. Law enforcement officials said after the crash, Miller got out of his car armed with a knife. A state park ranger then shot and take out Miller just as an officer from the California Highway Patrol was getting to the scene. Officials said they tried to provide medical aid to Miller, but he was ultimately pronounced you know what. The peace officer who opened fire has been placed on paid administrative leave pending the outcome of the shooting investigation. So there I have it, people. Please leave your comments in the comment section and tell me what you think. One aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good. Blessings.